Only one Kenobi, only one. I just want to very quickly talk to you about a Royal Guard, if they're going to bring one back, or could they? And I think they probably could, because of one thing here. Let me just show you something now. They have announced and shown us that we're going to get this. See that guy? That's the Rebel Soldier Hoth. They're not bringing that back, which is good, because this cost me quite a bit of money, that it was quite rare. So they are bringing back... It's quite weird when they announced they were going to bring back a Rebel Soldier. I thought, well, we've had that. We've had it here. What is this, 2011? But they're not. They're actually going to bring back... I mean, this one was based on that. But it's different. It's Echo-based, that, isn't it? But what they're going to do is they're actually going to bring that car back, exactly that one from the 80s, back with another new figure in it. So that was that. So that got me thinking about this Royal Guard here. Check him out. This is a beautiful car back. Cost me a lot of money, about £50. I'm sure people have probably paid less than that, or in some cases a lot more, because that was the going rate, I'm afraid, for this. It's rare as anything. Yeah, so but anyway, check that car back out. Amazing car back. It wasn't until I did my homework and looked into it that wasn't the original 1980s car back. This was. Let me show you what it was. This is a reproduction of a 1980s figure. That's the car back you got in the 1980s. It's not too dissimilar. But to be honest with you, this one's better. This is the updated 2012, 2011? Yeah, I think it was 2012. Anyway, near the end of the vintage collection. That's better. If they're going to update, they've done quite a good job. Whenever they've updated carbacks, they've done a really good job. Let me show you another quick example of an improvement. That Ponda Barber, that's an amazing carback. The original one was pretty rubbish, to be honest. That's way better, because it's a photo image from the movie. So yeah. So I was just thinking to myself, because, you know, I don't really want them to say re-release that car back, because that would put the value of what some people have paid a fortune for this, including myself. And if they put more of these out with that car back, it would probably lower the value. I don't know what it would do, to be honest with you, but there's a really good chance they could put more Royal Guards out on that car back, which would be a great idea, because that means that some you know, original, whatever you call them, die-hard collectors from the 80s can get their hands on that car back yet again, minty fresh in 2018. And I was also thinking about the fact that this Black Series Royal Guard was slightly different from the one that was in the vintage collection. Firstly, I just want to say that I got really excited when I saw that they were putting these Royal Guards on the Black Series cards. I thought, fantastic, I can finally get my hands on this without having to spend stupid money and not want, because obviously I'm never going to open that for the price I paid for it. But the thing that really annoys me is typical Hasbro yada yada. I'm sure people everyone rants about them, but I never once saw these swinging on pegs in Asda. If you have, please let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, these only came out in America, and this cost me £30, which is a lot of money. I did get one for 20 actually on eBay, which was quite good. Some guy said he got it at I asked him where he got it from. He said he got it at a convention. So what was I going to say? Yeah. Anyway, this Royal Guard is different from this one. This one, by all accounts, I don't have this one loose, as I say. It's too expensive to have loose. Has a really fluffy robe on it. Like you can see, the material is quite sort of fluffy and puffy. But this one here is a slightly finer material, or I don't know how to describe it really, but it kind of falls a little better, like these robes here. I'm quite a big fan of these types of robes that you get on like Qui-Gon, and you get on the Jedi, and even the Sith, like Darth Maul and Sidious. That fabric just sort of, it sits well. It doesn't puff out, you know, like those older sort of robes do. It's much better. It falls down the body of the figure quite nicely, and that's what these guys apparently have got. I've got a few of these loose actually, and yeah, they're amazing. So I think they could probably put this guy back on a vintage card, but the original Emperor's Royal Guard. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. As ever, I'm going to end by talking in the voice of Alec Guinness, or at least I'm going to try. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.